How was the negotiation like, pushing forward for Gambia to have independence? How did it start? What were the negotiations?
Well, according to one of their delegates, it was the best, or one of the best they had with the colonists. But their first attempt of republic, we've made it fail.
You
That
guys
shows
made
you
it.
that UP had a muscle.
They had a
It
muscle.
failed.
It failed.
First attempt to be a republic failed. It was the second attempt that found most of us there. No cooking in Banjul and Kombo St. Mary. Ken
Wow.
Anyu Tule.
Wow.
Demonstration upon demonstration. I will be very frank, Billahi. Our first suggestion, then Jahumpa, they all rallied around us. It was against Jawara.
How would you describe Sadauda as a politician at that time, when the PPP just started?
Well, at that time, he was, well, to be fair, he is no longer. We were not very good friends at the end.
You were not
But
friends?
I think he,
At the beginning, you were not friends, right?
and towards the end also.
Okay.
That was wrong.
Yeah.
How can you change a male into a female, or female into a male? It's nonsense.
Yeah.
Why? What was the danger? What was the need? It was declared illegal, improper, not because of technical reasons, because a number of villages in Makati Island were not registered. We are not even in the book.
Were you guys the more hardliners, you or no?
Yes.
Were you the hardliners
Yes.
of the UP?
We used to bring, take parliament up to 5 a.m.
What?
Yes. There was one briefless, useless British youth, Barclay Rice, came here. I think he was a high school graduate. He was, because his book is nonsense. You have seen his book, nobody bought it. Absolute nonsense. So they got him. He was coming to Parliament, and he tried to ridicule Lumu and myself. He said, I used to speak for about 3-4 hours because I wanted to take Parliament beyond midnight for the night allowance. We had agreed to form a coalition. Billahi. 2 ministers were selected from UP after a short period to increase them to 4. We were meeting at Jawara's office, quadrangle. Bo nekagul, bo premier la. We were to sign that memorandum the next day. When we went the next day, Jawara gave us a letter written by late Mr. Jahumpa, applying to be an ordinary member of the PPP, that he had dissolved his Congress party, and now, Billahi,
Wow.
is on record. Anybody want to challenge me is on record. Asad Musa had a copy. I was president of the Football
Federation
for 12 or 14 years. Every year election, I mean.
Wow.
And I resigned quietly and nominated my last opponent, Dr. Samba, as president. I took a paper to cabinet and said this should not be election every year. They were given this contract. They consumed the time of the contract at Westfield instead of Yundum. I was brought to take it over. They used to walk until 3 a.m. and I used to sit down there with my vehicle. We did not inherit macadamized roads. We only had a single lane road, Macaronais to Birkama, just before the entrance, before the police station.
That was it?
That was the only thing. If you want to make history, you become a boo-boo. You will be forgotten about immediately you are out of the scene. Can you talk about the history of the Gambia without mentioning PSGI?
No.
That he formed the fourth government, without mentioning Jahumpa?
No.
Without mentioning JC5? Without mentioning St. Clair Diouf?
No.
Without mentioning Edward Francis Small?
No.
Let us not create history. We don't own it. lu ma am ci ñoom faute rek mooy liñ wone ne Gambia mu ngi door ci ñoom. te loolu yéen ñi nekk fii pressmen ak lebra yi xam nga celebration 60 years kan ngeen dégg ci founding father ci Gambia? Not one. Xanaa dafa taw. Celebrate 60 years independence. Not one. No, if but for Jahumpa, PS and St. Clair Diouf and others, the farm would have been barren.
Yeah.
What kind of a system are we running? I say it, MC Cham.
ñetti président yi soo leen buggee xool.
Ah, yow tam nag dëgg xanaa it's a matter of journalism. Rek nga laajte. waaye am nga golo goŋ dañ ko dee toolaale. because dañu am lu bari lu nuroo. waaye yàlla ci pol. Allah. alaadu. mooy béjjin.
Yeah.
doo ko mun a compare.